guys, welcome to my channel and to my journey in beauty. Today I look like a complete freak and that is because I'm collabing with some of my favorite Pantastic ladies on this Halloween Would You Rather video. Like I said, I got together with some girls of mine from the Pantastic Ladies. I will have them linked below. The idea was to create a scary clown look. How did I do? And to answer some Halloween would you rather questions. So I did create this look using things that I already have, except for the red grease makeup, which, you know, I'll keep for another year as well. But I had fun creating this look. I was hoping for like glam gone wrong, so I hope you enjoy this video and let's jump into the questions. The first question is, would you rather walk through a graveyard at midnight or spend the night in a spooky abandoned house? I guess for me, I'm gonna say this spooky abandoned house. I don't really like graveyards altogether. I've lost too many people too early in my life to I don't know. So no, I'd rather spend the night in a spooky house. I really love going to fun haunted houses. I like watching movies about haunted houses. There's a new series on Netflix called The Haunting of Hill House, I believe. I'll correct myself on the screen if I'm wrong, but it is a fantastic little series and I just finished it and now I don't know what to do with my life anymore. Number 2, would you rather dunk for apples or carve a jack-o'-lantern? I think I'd rather dunk for apples, I guess. I don't know that I've even ever really done that before, but it sounds like fun. Sound like it would be a good thing to do like at a party. I do like carving jack-o'-lanterns, but I think the fun has kind of worn off for me since I've been a little kid and since I have kids and whatever, so not that thrilling to me. I'd rather try my hand at dunking for apples. Next, would you rather be allowed to eat as much Halloween candy as you want for a week, but then have what is left taken away, or be allowed to eat only one piece a day, but never have it taken away? I'm gonna go with I'd rather have full access to my candy for a week, because guess what? I'd have it gone in a week. I love candy, especially Halloween candy, the little mini candy bars. That's my jam. Number 4, would you rather meet a vampire or meet a werewolf? Well, if we're talking Twilight, I'd much rather meet a werewolf. Otherwise, I suppose I'd rather meet a vampire. I'd rather not meet in either, if I'm being honest, but you know, like I said, if we're going for Twilight, I'm Team Jacob all the way. Number 5, would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf? I suppose I'd rather be a werewolf. I'm not really into blood, even though I used to work in an operating room. Like, I don't want to drink the stuff, I guess, if I'm taking this question seriously. So I guess I'd rather be a werewolf and howl at the moon and spend my time outdoors and what have you. By the way, do you think this should be a regular hairstyle? Because I'm kind of loving it. And by the way, this is how I wake up. Okay. Would you rather read a spooky story or see a spooky movie? I'm gonna have to say movie. I love reading spooky books. I love Stephen King. I like reading the scary story books with my kids. Y'all know those. We read them as kids, I'm sure. So I'd probably rather watch a scary movie just because there's more variety. Number 7, would you rather have a costume that is really amazing but also very uncomfortable, or have a costume that is not anything all that special but is comfortable to wear? I think these days I'd rather have something comfortable. I've done the Halloween thing for many, many years as an adult, and I do tend to go for comfort, but at the same time, I, of course, try and make my costume as awesome as possible. So, number 8, would you rather have a homemade costume or have a store-bought costume? Absolutely homemade. I almost always home make or throw together my own costume, if you will. There's been occasion where my husband and I have bought costumes so that we could match each other. Like one year we went as a Greek god and goddess. But otherwise, I love putting together costumes. I love using what I have. I find out in the end that I am just that much more pleased with the look. Number 9, would you rather get 20 of your favorite treats on Halloween or get 50 treats that are not your favorites on Halloween? That's weird. I'm gonna guess I would rather go with my 20 favorites. I'm kind of picky about my treats, so. Number 10, would you rather go trick-or-treating with a group of friends or get paid $20 to take a little kid trick-or-treating? Definitely, if I was gonna go trick-or-treating, I'd rather go with my friends that get paid to take a kid trick-or-treating. I've taken a lot of kids trick-or-treating over the years. I have 2 younger siblings, as well as 2 kids of my own, so it's not really that big of a deal, but if I was gonna throw myself back to trick-or-treating age, I'd rather go with my friends. Number 11, would you rather go to a really great Halloween party where you didn't know anyone, or go to a kind of lame Halloween party where you knew almost everyone there? I've never really been to a lame Halloween party, but I absolutely would prefer to be surrounded by my friends and just have fun. I think fun is what you make of it. I think you can make any situation fun, no matter the decorations, the food, the drinks, what have you. But I will say that my bestie throws a damn good Halloween party. Number 12, would you rather win a contest for having the best costume or win a contest for making the best jack-o'-lantern? I want to say best costume. I just, like I said, I put a lot of thought into my costumes using what I have, and so they end up being kind of unique at times. And so if somebody gives me the honor of having the best costume, I'm all for it, because I think that's just the highest compliment when you've homemade your costume. Number 13, would you rather have to sleep in a coffin or have to live in a giant pumpkin? That's a tough one, because I would imagine that living in a pumpkin would stink after a while. And sleep in a coffin, I'm not really good with tight spaces. I mean, yeah. I guess I'd rather live in a pumpkin. I could carve it to be what I want to be. Yeah. That's kind of a weird question. Number 14, I think we're getting into some good ones here. Number 14, would you rather have to eat 6 fish eyeballs or have to eat a small frog? Definitely eyeballs. Frogs are pretty small, so I'm guessing I can just shoot her down and be done with it, whereas the frog, I'd have to like chew it up, whatnot. Blech. Number 15, would you rather have to wear your costume to school or work every day until Thanksgiving, or would you rather have to wear a jack-o'-lantern over your head to school for the first 3 days of November? I'd definitely rather wear my costume to school or work or nowhere, because I don't work or go to school. So but yeah, I don't really like to wear masks or things over my face, so no thank you. Number 16, would you rather help to design and make a haunted house or go to a haunted house that someone else has created? I think I'd rather go to a haunted house. Not that I'm not creative, because I do like to be creative, but I think I would rather go and enjoy somebody else's creation than know what's going to happen and sort of be a part of the process. I'm more of a partaker when it comes to Halloween versus a creator, or whatever you want to call it. Number 17, would you rather be chased by 5 zombies or be chased by 1 werewolf? Definitely the werewolf, especially if it's Jacob from Twilight. But zombies are not cute, and they're really scary because they were once people. And, you know, if you're into like Walking Dead and stuff like that, I'm not really into, you know, that whole situation. Number 18, would you rather trick or treat in a neighborhood or trick or treat at a mall? Definitely a neighborhood. Who wants to go trick or treating at the mall, I ask you? And number 19, would you rather eat all of your Halloween candy or trade your Halloween candy for $10? I'm gonna eat that. I worked really hard if I went trick or treating for it, so I'm gonna eat it. And I love candy. Number 20, and this is the last one, would you rather dress up as a devil or dress up as an angel? If I can find the picture, I will put it up here. If not, you'll just have to imagine how fabulous it was. But I actually did dress up as an angel the last Halloween before I got pregnant with my first child. And I just loved it. I had actual feather wings. I wore pajama pants that had like stars, moons, clouds on them. And then I had this white peasant top. I had a white feather boa. Had my hair all put up on the top of my head curly. And then I had a halo wrapped around it. I was covered in glitter. That's my jam. I loved that costume. It was definitely probably one of my, sure. It was one of my favorites. That's it. This was a fun little video to collaborate on with my girls from the Pantastic Ladies. You guys are seeing this on Halloween, so I hope you have a happy Halloween. Be safe, check your candy, make sure you have a flashlight or a glow stick or something so cars can see you. Be safe, don't drink and drive, all of that jazz, and happy Halloween. And I hope all of your makeup days are happy Halloween makeup days. I will see you in my next video soon. Bye.